In the previous lecture we have discussed about the case study on first law of thermodynamics. There we have discussed about the what is the energy transfer, what is the mass transfer, okay, and what are the types of systems, okay. So, and also we have discussed the law of conservation of energy, that total energy is equal to the energy of the system in and out is equal. That is, the heat supplied is equal to the work done. So now we are going to have a DT based case study on and real time example, and we are going to deal with the what is the type of system. Okay. So let's friends take this session today. Let's start. Okay, with the DT based approach.
Good morning, everybody present here. Myself, Harishno, mechanical second year. I am going to explain about an example of open type and let me example all things on the board. Types of systems. There are three types of systems. There are open system, closed system, and isolated system. Open system where mass and energy goes out. In the closed system where mass inside and energy moves out. Isolated system where two are go outside. Here, this is an example of an open system. We are going the project with an DT based thing. So there are 5 types of DT. Explained by Anshul.
As our college were integrated with design thinking approach, now we have a real-time example for design thinking approach where we have 5 stages in it. The first comes the empathy. After the empathy, we define the particular problem in it, and we will ideate about the problem to rectify it, and finally we will make a prototype. As an example, it is a prototype, but we will be rectifying this prototype to the next level, and finally comes the test. Here we see a 2-stroke engine, where this 2-stroke engine has a lot of gas accessing from this 2-stroke engine, where it pollutes the environment. As we take this one as a defined part, we will have an ideate thing, where the ideate thing is then 4-stroke engine, where the more amount of fuel will be burned inside the engine, and we will get a maximum amount of energy output from out. And here Maheshwaran will explain about this 2-stroke engines and its components.
Okay, as they said that in the DT based approach, okay, what we are telling is, so there is empathy in this system. First, we are now let us see what is the type of system is this, whether it is an open system, closed system, or isolated system. First, let us identify what is the type of system. Okay, now can you get what is the type of system?
Hello guys, I'm watching from second year again. So as far we have seen many systems, this one based on the open system, because in open system mass and energy both will be exit, and this is the best example for open system, as the fuel and air goes inside the engine and it ignites and gives out the gas by silencer and power to run the vehicle. This is the basic example for open system.
Okay, as Monchi told that, now we are clear that what is the type of system this is? This is an open system. Okay. So now, what is the empathy part behind this open system? Okay. So as we told, the law of conservation energy is the total amount of heat supplied is equal to the work done. So what happens here in this type of open system? Whether the heat supplied is completely converted into energy or there are some losses. Then let us analyze. Okay. Now let us explain the components and then you can go for the.
Hello guys, I am Rohit. I am from second year. I am explaining about the components of engine. Here is a crankshaft. This is a crankshaft of connecting rod. Here is a piston. Here is an inlet hole. This is a outlet hole. Here is a spark plug. The system of working will be explained Mahesh. Sorry, Mahesh.
The working of 2-stroke engine. First one, the 2-stroke engine will have 2 strokes only because of the power stroke and suction. First, the working is piston. After piston moving to the spark plug, it will spark the fuel and burn the fuel to run the engine.